Good morning, dear students. In the last class, we discussed about the sexual reproduction in flowering plants. Today, we will do reproduction in human beings. So, as we all know that human beings show sexual reproduction. In this, the male parent produces male gamete that is called as sperms, and the female parent produces female gamete that is called as ova. And the sperms have tail and are therefore motile. Motile means they can move. They are produced in large number in the testes, means sperms are produced in very large number. On the other hand, ovum is bigger in size but non-motile. It cannot move, and only one ovary produce one ovum in 1 month. So you can see here that sperms are produced in large numbers, whereas ovum is produced only in one number. There is no food stored in the sperms, whereas ova contains store food. Sperms doesn't contain any store food, whereas ova contains store food for the development of baby if fertilization takes place. Both the gametes are unicellular, microscopic, and half the number of chromosomes as compared to the body cells. For example, if normal body cells have 46 chromosomes, then these gametes, sperms or ova have 23 chromosomes. Human beings become reproductively active from the onset of puberty. Human beings जो है reproductive active होते हैं during the puberty. What is puberty? It is the period during adolescence when the rate of general body growth begins to slow down and reproductive tissue begin to mature. Means इस time reproductive tissue जो है mature होने लग जाते हैं. ऑनसेट ऑफ पबर्टी इन ह्यूमन मेल्स में पबर्टी जो है वो 11 to 13 ईयर्स तक आती है, वेयर एज इन ह्यूमन फीमेल इट इज़ बिटवीन 10 to 12 years of age. So puberty is associated with many physical, mental, emotional and physiological changes in boys and girls. बॉयज़ और गर्ल्स दोनों में इस टाइम पे कुछ चेंजेस होते हैं विच अकर ओवर स्लोली ओवर ए पीरियड ऑफ टाइम. दीज आर कॉल्ड एज सेकेंडरी सेक्शुअल characters. Now what are that? For instance, thick dark hair start growing in new parts of the body such as armpits and genital area between the thighs. यहाँ पर thick dark hair की growth होने लग जाती है. Thinner hair appears on the legs, arms and face. Skin becomes oily and pimples may appear on the face. Individual becomes more conspicuous of their body, become more dependent, more aggressive. So these are the characters which appears during puberty. In case of boys, you can say that beard and mustache start appearing, voice begins to crack, reproductive organs develop and start releasing sperm. But in case of girls, breast size begins to increase, skin of the nipple darkens and the menstruation starts. These are the secondary sexual characters. Now the act of mating between the male and female partner is called as copulation. It is the act of mating between male and female partner. So first we will discuss about the male reproductive system. Male reproductive system consists of the following parts, that is a pair of testes, a system of ducts, epididymis, vas deferens, and its another name is sperm duct. It is the duct which carries the sperm. Urethra, a system of glands, seminal vesicles, prostate glands, Cowper glands. These three are the glands, and last one is the copulatory organ that is called as penis. So these are the parts of the male reproductive system. Let us see in this diagram. This is the diagram of male reproductive system, and this is the side view. Side view means you can see only one portion from the side. This one is the testis, and on the testis, this tube like structure, this is the epididymis. Epididymis opens into the sperm duct. You can see that this is epididymis and this opens into sperm duct. Sperm duct is moving here. This one is a sperm duct. While going down, it takes secretions from, this is the urinary bladder. Urinary bladder का secretion भी आएगा इसमें. This is the seminal vesicle, वो भी secretion इसमें आएगा. एंड दिस इज़ द यहाँ पर जो है कॉपर्स ग्लैंड्स प्रेजेंट है, उनके सिक्रीशंस भी जो है वास डिफरेंस यू कैन से स्पर्म डक्ट में आ जाएंगे. एंड फाइनली इट कन्वर्ट्स इनटू यूरेथ्रा. and then जो secretions है it goes out from the penis. So in males, penis is the only pathway for the passing of urine as well as for semen. Semen is the let us study about semen. Let us see here. One pair of testes are present in a bag like structure called scrotum. What is scrotum? Let us see here. This pouch, this bag like structure is scrotum. Means testes are not present inside the body of male. These are present outside the body, outside the abdominal cavity, you can say. Hence it is an extra abdominal in position. Why it is so, ऐसा क्यों है? This is because the testes have to be maintained at 1 to 3 degree lesser temperature than the normal body temperature in order to produce functional sperms. If testes जो है functional sperms तभी produce करेगी जब वहाँ का temperature 1 to 3 degree less होगा than the normal body temperature. That's why they are present outside the abdominal cavity. Now these are the functions of testes. First of all, testis produces the male gametes. Male gamete is known as sperm. To produce a male reproductive hormone, that is the testosterone, which is mainly responsible for producing sperms as well as for secondary sexual characters in males. Attached to each testis is a highly coiled tube called epididymis. Let us see the front structure. This is the front structure of male reproductive system. So in this case, you can see that this is the testis, and testes have this covering, that is the epididymis, coiled tube like structures, you can say. It is the epididymis. These both are the testes and these both are the vas deferens. This is the urinary bladder. So while going down, it takes secretions from urinary bladder also, seminal vesicle, prostate gland and Cowper's glands. These are the glands which secrete some secretions into the you can say urethra, and after that this urethra from penis the material goes out. So each epididymis lead into the sperm duct, as I showed you. That is also known as vas deferens, and each vas deferens rises up and enters into the abdominal cavity. It unites with the duct that is coming from urinary bladder, as I showed you, and a common duct that is called as urethra, which passes through penis and opens to the आउटसाइड. मीन्स यहाँ पेनिस से पास होने के बाद ये आउटसाइड में ओपन हो जाएगी अलॉन्ग द वे ऑफ डक्ट्स. एज आई टोल्ड यू कि यहाँ पर 3 ग्लैंड्स के सिक्रीशंस भी ऐड हो रहे हैं. दैट इज सेमाइनल वेसिकल, prostate gland and Cowper's gland. These 3 gland secretions are also headed here. Along the way, the ducts of 3 glands also open and pour their secretion into the vas deferens. Now what are the functions of vas deferens? You can see that sperms are formed here in the testes and sperms are passing from this duct. So this is the pathway of sperm. So you can say that it is meant for the passage of sperms in the male body. Male body में जो sperm का passage हो रहा है, that is due to the vas deferens. That's why it is also called as a sperm duct. Next is the function of glands. 3 glands: prostate gland, Cowper's gland and seminal vesicles. They produce different secretions which provide nutrition as well as medium for locomotion to sperms. Means जो ये secretions secrete कर रहे हैं वो एक तो nutrition provide करेगा sperm को, प्लस इट हेल्प्स इन द लोकोमोशन ऑफ स्पर्म. स्पर्म की मूवमेंट के लिए भी हेल्प करेगा. द सिक्रीशन ऑफ 3 ग्लैंड्स. This is very important point. What is semen? This is important question also. The secretion of 3 glands along with the sperms. Sperms के साथ साथ 3 glands के जो secretion है तो वो जो substance बनता है that is known as semen, which is passed into the female body. Next is the function of urethra. Urethra, it is the common passage for the both semen and as well as urine from body to outside. And penis is the organ which is used to introduce semen into the female body, and it is richly supplied with the blood vessels. So this is the structure of male reproductive system. In the next part we will discuss about the female reproductive system. Thank you.